Start?
Sure. Okay. So, this allows me to introduce myself. I'm Milton Velloso.
I am Douglas Vieira, and I'm here to talk to you about Reason2Care. It looks like a crowdfunding, but it's not crowdfunding, it's marketing funding.
What he did is just take the crowdfunding and marketing and put it together. Let's go for a real case.
It's a real case. A bunch of students from the university, they gathered together to take some food for the charity. And they managed it. They got 3 tons of food. What has happened? They didn't have money to transfer the food for the charity because 3 tons of food. So they come for us, the Reason2Care. And we found a company, it's called Anna Park. Anna Park was willing to support the cause. And you did it making a digital campaign. What is a digital campaign? You put together the material of the social cause and the material of the company to generate some content. And this content is, for instance, a homepage with the description, a video that has the video of the social cause together in the video of the company. So what they do, they share it with their own friends. As long as they share it with their own friend, it drives engagement to the company. So in this real case, the company got 600 likes, and they paid $300 for their likes, because it's the money they usually use on Facebook for driving the same type of engagement. And we have passed $270 to the campaign as a sponsorship and got $30 as a fee. So our general business model is like this. You have a bunch of social causes, and you want to have small social causes that is driven by normal people in their daily lives. You have companies, every size of companies that are willing for sponsoring. You do the matchmaking in our platform. You generate a digital campaign, and the people for social cause, they drive the users, provide engagement and awareness to the companies. And they do it very effectively, because you made a comparison. If a post, our friends was engaged in the post we paid for Facebook, and the difference is very huge. While in Facebook people saw the video about 10 to 15 seconds, when it was our friends sharing, it was about 2 minutes. In average, people are seeing the video. And the companies, you send money to the campaign, you deliver the sponsorship, the social cause, and get an average 10% fee. A comparison of crowdfunding. So Reason2Care is somehow crowdfunding with marketing, while Facebook is only marketing, they provide marketing tools. And the GoFundMe, that's a huge crowdfunding platform, they don't provide any marketing. So you go there and people, your friends just give the money. Just for to have an idea, the cost per click for Facebook ranges about 20 cents for $1.2.
Thank you for putting some actual numbers on this. I like this. This is great.
Yeah, this is good.
We expect 20 cents in average per click. In average, because I'm gonna change it depending on the sector, the type of action. It's about cats. It's easier to get more clicks. If it's something that's more related to poverty, you may change these numbers. And the GoFundMe charge 9% fee. So you have to think about charging 10% fee. So since we provide some extra value, you think it's reasonable.
So your fee per click is right about where Facebook is on the very low side.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Comparable.
And we did this because we believe engagement is money. Yeah? And we want to change the world. And they also have money and they have profit with this. Our go-to-the-market strategy we are going to talk about a little bit. We are reaching the first, our beachhead is with mid-sized tech companies and as sponsors, and the students for the top level universities as the people who will generate the cause. They will spread the cause. That's because we have made a research and we figure out that the tech companies want to have the best skilled students, and they need to do this to get this branding. So the best way to do branding is connecting with the students. And our beachhead, it's about 2 years. We expect to have $3,000 per revenues, $300,000 per revenues. After that, we are going to the second phase.
Actually, no, go back.
Yeah.
So if you get 10%
Yeah.
of every marketing campaign that's
Yeah.
done, that's $3 million.
Yes, $3 million.
How large is your average campaign?
We are thinking about
$500.
yeah.
So if you need to make $3 million in campaigns,
It's quite a lot.
$500
It
per campaign, that's a lot of campaigns.
yes, we expect to do something around 565 in the first years. The first year, after that, the second year,
5,000.
more 4,000.
Yeah, you gotta grow real quick
Yeah.
because to get that size of revenue on $500 campaign, you're only making $50.
Yeah. It's a lot of.
You have to find a lot of causes.
Yeah.
And a lot of this has to be tremendously automated. This is just
That's
gotta
right.
happen
For that
almost
10%,
by
yeah.
itself.
Which
Otherwise,
could be possible, but okay. So you have the mid-sized tech companies that want to hire university students to increase their brand recognition.
Yes.
Okay,
And
good.
the resource.
And then what's after? So after mid-sized tech companies,
And in the case we have presented, the company really achieved that. So
Yeah.
now when they go to the university for vacancy, they have many more people applying than they used to have before, 300% more.
After that, the real estate, the builders and local stores, because they want to improve the place they work, especially the products they sell, and the building they sell, products and goods. Yeah. So it's about environment, and it will take some more 3 years, and we expect to get $4 million revenue. That's a lot of work to do, but
Well,
it's a lot of
like I said,
places to
what you
spread.
have to be very careful on in this presentation is your unit economics.
Yeah.
How much it costs for you as a company to provide the service, and how much you can realistically be able to charge, right, for each one of these.
Let me just a step back.
Yeah.
What's the reason that people pay you for? Why are they paying you?
Yes, because we come here. We do the matchmaking per clicks. So we do the matchmaking between the causes and the campaigns, and you track the impact on the social media. So you go
So
to
what is the vehicle that you use? It's the social media.
the social media, yes.
How are you going to impress your viewers with the social media?
Yes, so what you do a campaign. For example, you want to save a cat that needs $500 for doing that.
Okay, so I'm going to raise this money, and you're going to be the vehicle to raise this money. So you're going to use your ad networks or your social networks. So they're going to tell people that this campaign is going on, and then people are going to put money in this campaign.
So what you do, you go to the platform and say, I have this problem, you make a video of the poor cat, the cat needs
Who makes the video?
the
The
campaign,
social
the
cause?
social cause.
Yeah.
Okay, the social
And
cause.
the company will pay for the 5 bonds. The company will pay.
There's a sponsoring company for every
Yes.
social cause.
Yes.
That's
That's not hard to find.
Yes.
That's not easy to find.
Not at all. But we expect
If you need like $500 social causes, you need a lot of companies.
yes, all company doing
With-
a lot of
They have,
causes.
and Brazilians do not have this usual mindset.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
companies in Brazil do not have the donation mindset.
But it's not a donation necessarily because
helping,
because
it's marketing.
It's a kind
instead of
advertising.
buying Facebook
It's-
ads
it's
through
marketing.
Facebook, you're buying
Buying
Facebook
words.
ads through these guys.
So it's really change marketing money. So it's,
Yeah.
instead of going into Facebook, it's going to go through your platform.
Yes.
So you're going to become a marketing vehicle for the companies.
Yes. So, but yeah, it's
For
precise.
companies that already use Facebook.
Yes. So
Yeah.
what in here in some why you segment like that? Because in the first stage they have another value that's on top of marketing itself. So they get human resource. After the company understand that, they expend a lot of money. If you look in here in this room, there are companies that have tens of millions of revenue. They go to the event, they don't get that good human resource. I have a company that used to sponsor causes in the university because you like that. I got the best students, just the best students, because of the branding that was made. After people understand that, they will see some value on top of the marketing itself. And if you go to the final stage,
Yes, we are going after the big fishes. Yeah. The retailers, strong brands, banks.
So actually, go back to the
second
the
one
real
is the
estate.
local
Do
place.
these do the real estate companies and local things, do they normally advertise on Facebook?
a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
They do a lot.
Because I mean, one of the things that's important is that your current targets have to already advertise on Facebook and
The
see
real
the
estate
value
companies
proposition.
that you're mentioning here is like the high-rise buildings and such, or what kind of real estate?
For example, Netmóveis, the real estate agencies, and they also the builders, yeah? Such as
So the realtors, the ones that sell and buy
They don't
yeah.
sell
real
just
estate.
You're talking commercial real estate.
yeah, commercial real estate.
Yeah.
Because it's not residential.
I used to own a real estate agents, and they spend a lot of money with advertising.
On Facebook
On
Everywhere.
Facebook
and elsewhere.
Yeah.
Okay.
The point that you believe this is interesting because if you are building something and you sponsor social cause in that region, your build becomes more valuable. So you have a company in Brazil called MRV. They have a foundation for their billionaires, and they do causes in the neighborhood of their buildings because they improve the quality. So this is our second stage because they are not buying only advertising; they are also buying environment improvements. So if people stop painting the walls, the building worth more money. If it's clean, it's worth more money. So it's the value proposition I'm going to try to provide to them. And last but not least,
It's pure marketing. Yeah, it's just branding for everyone. It's the big fishes. We expect them to do a lot of content spread. Yeah? This phase is more 3 years, and we expect to get 40 million revenues, but for that we need to scale, and that's our.
yeah, so just to see what are the plans, here's today where you are, you do the market research, competitor analysis as you have presented, and you have another prototype and you are running some causes and some companies. You expect that every person to join the platform does more and more calls and every company supports more and more calls. Because people that does it, usually they does it more than once. However, is what you're going to figure out now is the cost of acquisition and the lifetime value of both sides. You have some clues, but you don't have still the data. You made a campaign on Facebook, just say, oh, engage in our platform for the cause. It costs for us $6
And
per
what's
cause.
the magic between Facebook charging you from 0.2 to 1.2 and you're going to be able to charge 0.25?
Oh,
Aren't you
they
using
don't pay
Facebook?
Facebook anything.
You don't pay anything.
You don't pay anything.
Yeah, because
This is my biggest worry, that their competitor is
Right.
also their biggest partner.
when you do your campaign, what you have to do, you share with your own friends. So the company
Oh, okay, so that's not paid advertising.
not paid. So the company pays for you to share with your friends. For instance, if you're from the university, most of your friends are also from the university, or at least you can get to them. Is somehow you expect to segment the front. So this is, you have to run some campaigns for the next year, so we expect 500 campaigns. The cost of acquisition for the campaigns in the beginning, they are low. We made advertisement on Facebook, for people who don't know, it's about $6 for the cause. We are starting doing some content on LinkedIn to see how much will be on companies. For Beachhead, most of the people that's in our ecosystem, I know the phone number, so we can get the contact of 500 companies by call. The next stage, you go to fraud detection. This is a big jump. But you have to know if the causes are honest causes, they are doing proper things, and if the engagement are real. So in here you need machine learning and other type of stuff for doing, and after that you can have automated system. So you cannot go to the big fishes before that because you expect they go there, I put 1 million, but I want causes with mobility, and every day automatically the software go there and allocate for them. So it's the only way to get to scale.
So now you're talking a little bit about our team. Those three guys, including me myself. I'm in charge of the sales area. I have a degree in business administration and also have experience in entrepreneurship. I used to have a real estate company and also an insurance agency company.
I tell you, I know why you're laughing because when I invited Newton to join the company, I thought I need a sexy guy to work with me. So that is it. Yeah, so you know, for sailing has to be sexy. So you need someone sexy.
You could put different logos on your
Only one adjective is should fill. Just like fill up the screen.
Yeah.
Sexy, nice, attractive. So that's gonna.
The reason why in our other business we do that very, very clearly. In this case, since I'm working social cause, decide to be more low profile. So on the left or the right, on your right, it's me. I have graduated on electrical engineering and I have a PhD on machine learning. I have worked at Oxford University and Imperial College in the previous years as a researcher. And I am CEO of some mid-sized tech companies in Brazil. Gustavo is going to be our CTO. He is CTO. He is graduated in computer science. He has a large experience of large-scale projects for the government and industry. And he also making a PhD on machine learning. And
the question that remains is, why did you take a picture?
It's like a jungle.
No,
It's
it's in our office. In our office.
Leadership camp.
He's in our office downstairs. You are nearby a forest.
I see. Yeah. So
Any doubts, call Newton. He's selling. If you want to.
So my biggest worry, we've talked about it before, is that your biggest competitor is also your most important partner.
Yeah.
If you start taking $40 million in revenue from Facebook, they will not be very happy with you.
In one hand, we are generating more traffic for them.
But not revenue.
That's good for them.
Yeah, but not
reducing
revenue.
the revenue.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't feel- but it's not about just Facebook. We are like to active
Twitter,
on Facebook, YouTube, and other kind of.
But it's mainly
But
Facebook.
all of
ads,
those are
mainly
companies that pay for advertising, that who you pay for advertising, and so you're taking revenue from them while still using their service kind of underneath for free, right?
Free, exactly.
And so you're going to have to think about how at some point, if you engage into some formal partnership with them and give them a part of the revenue. Because you're right, they do see more usage, they see more activity, and that's good, they want that. But the reason they want that is to be able to sell more ads, and you're not allowing them to do that here.
And
You add a few and you subtract a lot.
Yeah.
That's your issue. You focus on what you add, but you add only a fraction of what you subtract from the variable.
Yeah, when we are selling this idea as well, we are selling the idea that the Facebook is an important network for the companies, and we're also helping them, but we know that's a problem.
Because just like Marco said, you're adding a little bit of value to them, but taking away a lot of value by them.
I thought about to give a phone call to Zook, but I didn't have time for
He
that.
lives not too far from where I used to live. I can take it to his house. He's a very nice guy.
We have to become bigger enough to make a partnership.
Well, no,
And
but
it also
making the partnership when you're small is almost better, because then there's not that much on the line, right? Once you're big, then there's a lot more.
You have a series of challenges to overcome. So you're talking about you're in an innovative way of advertising. That's always something that is not that easy to penetrate. When you're talking like the whales, the big fishes, you are talking having to go through marketing agencies. Marketing agencies are a mafia. They're very hard to penetrate. They're very hard to change. Everyone pays them a great deal of money to keep the status quo going. So you're going to disrupt something that is very hard to disrupt. So this kind of solution is very, very risky, and you have a lot of ways to penetrate. So my first would go through the medium to small companies, but they do not have those kind of mindset.
That's right.
The mindset isn't there, so you're gonna have to create the mindset, and it is very expensive to create a mindset. And then you have you need to find people that have the causes, which is still not obvious, because there isn't anything like this. It's not like Kickstarter. So
the impression I have about the causes, there is a new generation of people on that trends that are doing a lot. So they come to our door in our company on a daily basis asking for money. So if I go to the federal, of course.
Millennials might be a very good guess, because they have a different mindset.
Yes. So
That's why they want to be university students, right? I mean, that's true. They want to be passionate, but they have no money. All right, we have to move on to the next presentation.
okay, thank you very much.
Very good job.
It is Kima the next one?
Hey, Kima,
Yes.
next one.
Kima, here we are. You're a